Well, thanks for the opportunity to be here today to provide some highlights on the December 13th, 2022 County Council meeting. It's our last meeting of the year. One of the items that we discussed and approved was a 5-year contract with the local company CM ArborCare to provide $70,000 a year for work to stabilize, improve, and reduce erosion on trails throughout the county. This will include improving the integrity of our trails, clearing down trees and limbs, and removing vegetation and overhanging branches that are encroaching on trails. Our trails are a dear community asset, so it's great that we can move forward and provide additional resources for their care and maintenance. Council also approved an ordinance to authorize a water fund project loan grant agreement, and that will enable phase 2 of a new Bio Canyon non-potable water tank. This project is really exciting because it will increase our capacity to store non-potable water discharged from our water treatment facility from 190,000 gallons to 1 million gallons. That's a significant increase in the amount of non-potable water that can be delivered to the community for irrigation. Staff worked hard on a lucrative financial basis for the project by securing a grant and zero interest loan for a significant amount of the cost. Another important agenda item was the adoption of an ordinance, repealing and replacing the text of our development code, often referred to as Chapter 16. This is the culmination of a multi-year process and will support redevelopment of both White Rock and Los Alamos in accordance with how our citizens would like the community to look and function. This significant modernization of the code builds on the 2021 downtown master planning processes for both White Rock and Los Alamos, the adoption of a metropolitan redevelopment area for White Rock, and other community-based input. The update will support the responsible evolution of housing in downtown areas that our community wants and redevelopment of vacant or underutilized areas in both White Rock and Los Alamos. We understand that there will be a need for some additional considerations regarding the code as we move forward, and some initial areas for further attention have already been identified and discussed. I'd like to share a big thank you to all the folks in the community that have helped develop, review, and comment on this very important update and modernization of our county's development code. It was a job well done on a heavy lift. Another action item last night was possible action on the golf course maintenance improvements. Council received significant input from the golf course consultants, staff, and the community prior to and during the meeting. The action taken was to prioritize all needed maintenance of the golf course without moving forward on any future designs that would change the golf course or driving range layouts. It was decided that one integrated project that includes all deferred maintenance for holes 1 through 18, cart path improvements, 2 new restrooms, and the short game practice area will be put out for bid, and that staff would return to council with a budget revision at the time of the bid award. Safety concerns relating to the driving range were also discussed, and council agreed to ask staff to obtain a separate bid for higher netting to reduce the risk of balls being hit beyond the driving range. I'd like to thank all of those that participated in the important discussions that got us to this point. I'd especially like to thank so many that worked together to identify options that addressed multi-user group goals, and say hats off to this community-based collaboration. We've had feedback from the community that this is the preferred path forward and it's time to get it done. The COVID update helped remind us all of the need to be extra cautious and aware during the upcoming holiday season, including masking to limit the spread of COVID-19 as well as other illnesses, which are running very strong this season. The County Manager's report highlighted that additional American Rescue Plan Act business awards are being distributed. The recent telecommunication outage was also discussed, including what was done and how communications could be enhanced for any future event. It was also noted that the Leisure Lagoon is going to open December 20th. Finally, there will be a memorial event on December 30th to commemorate the 9 lives lost 50 years ago when a Ross aviation flight chartered by the Atomic Energy Commission to fly the Los Alamos scientific personnel to the Los Alamos Scientific Laboratory crashed shortly after takeoff from Albuquerque National Airport. In closing, as this is my last report on council activities, I'd like to say that I've really appreciated the opportunity to serve the community on County Council for the past 4 years. I love the work, but one of the things I love the best is getting to see all of the folks working so hard in so many ways across so many parts of our community to make a real difference. My sincere thanks and admiration go out to all of the talented and dedicated county staff, so many able and active volunteers, and all of the others in our town that work every day to keep Los Alamos and White Rock the special places they are and will be in the future. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be a part of these efforts.